This machine forced the enemy to move their supply depots 100 kilometers back, and even that wasn't enough. One vehicle, 12 rockets. An area of devastation the size of several football fields, in seconds. Today we're talking about the M270 MLRS, the multiple launch rocket system that military experts call one of the most powerful weapons on the modern battlefield. The M270 was developed in the early 1980s as America's answer to Soviet rocket artillery. Its combat debut came during the Gulf War in 1991. Iraqi soldiers nicknamed it the Steel Rain. And that wasn't an exaggeration. Since then, the system has seen action in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan, and dozens of other conflicts. Today, M270 is operated by more than 10 NATO countries, and it's actively reshaping the war in Ukraine. At first glance, the M270 looks like a tank without a turret. It rides on an armored tracked chassis derived from the M2 Bradley IFV, weighs around 25 tons, and requires a crew of just 3, a commander, a driver, and a gunner. The heart of the system is the launcher. 2 pods, 6 rockets each. Reload time, around 5 minutes with a dedicated resupply vehicle. The fire control system is fully computerized, combining GPS and inertial navigation. This isn't spray and pray, this is precision work. Here's where it gets interesting. The M270 isn't locked into a single weapon. It's an entire ecosystem of munitions. The standard M26 rocket reaches out to 32 kilometers. But the real game changer is the GMLRS, a GPS-guided rocket with a range of up to 80 kilometers and a circular error of less than 10 meters. That's effectively a precision strike weapon launched from a rocket artillery platform. And then there's ATACMS, an operational tactical ballistic missile with a range of up to 300 kilometers. One vehicle, and the enemy has nowhere safe to hide. Even deep in the rear. In the summer of 2022, the UK and the US delivered the first M270 systems to Ukraine. The strategic impact was immediate. Ukrainian crews began striking ammunition depots, command posts, and logistics hubs that were previously completely out of reach. The M270 shifted the entire logic of the conflict. The enemy was forced to push their supply lines further and further back, which by itself is a victory in the war of logistics. And with ATACMS in the mix, further back stopped being safe at all. The M270 isn't just a weapon. It's a statement about how modern warfare works. Precision over quantity, range over frontline presence. A system designed 40 years ago that still makes enemies rethink their entire strategy. If you want more content on the hardware that's changing the course of history, subscribe. The next one is coming soon.